Hi everyone! Today I will prove that the gang leader is the true villain behind this case. This is not only about the stolen document, it is about manipulation, fear, and control. By looking at the evidence step by step, we will see why he is guilty. Two gang members were seen hiding an important folder. They acted carefully, making sure nobody was watching them. And this suspicious behavior shows that they were trying to cover up the leader's plan. The victim is not just anyone. She's a public speaker who gives spectacular presentations. And she said she was overwhelmed because she was emotionally manipulated, which means that the gang used persuasion to gain her trust. The gang leader is the mastermind. He decides who will be the target. He creates the strategy and gives the orders. Without him, the group would not be organized to enough to commit the crime. The gang members are dangerous, but they are only following leaders' rules. And they are the ones who intimidate the victim and execute the leader's plan, but they don't design it. They are tools of the leader. The doorman is also involved. He usually helps profile the victims and give them access to the building. This shows us that the leader controls even the people around the victims, making the crime possible. The victim gave us a clear statement about her experience. She explained that she was not convinced by the logic, but the emotion, yeah. The leader's team made her feel understood and safe. This testimony showed that persuasion was not accidental, it was carefully planned method to manipulate her trust. The first step was profiling. The leader studied the victim's background, her interests and her weaknesses, and everything about her. He needed to know exactly how to reach her emotionally and logical before starting the scam. The second step was presenting a fake project. The gang leader used persuasive speeches to make it look real. It appeared professional and credible, and so the victim trusts him and decide to invest. The final step was intimidation. Once the victim had invested all her money, the gang members threatened her. This ensured she would not go to the police, and the fear was used as a weapon to protect the leader. The gang's main weapon was not the guns, but words, yeah. They used persuasive speeches based in logos, ethos, and pathos. These strategies allow them to manipulate intelligent professionals into trust lies. The leader used pathos, emotions. He made the victim feel hopeful, excited, and safe about the investment by appealing to her heart, and he made her forget to question the truth. He also used ethos, the credibility. The leader acted like a professional, dressing formally and speaking with confidence, and pretending to be an expert. This created a fake trust, and it didn't exist in the real. The final strategy was logos, the logic. The project had numbers, graph, and detailed explanation. It looked rational and real, but in fact it was completely fake. The logic was part of the trap. All of these strategies were carefully designed by and directed by the leader. He decided when to use the emotion and show credibility and when to apply the logic. He was like a chess player, just moving every piece of his plan with precision. The evidence includes fake documents. These papers were created by the leaders and the leaders group to support the FELS project. They provide the session was carefully planned and which makes the leader responsible for fraud. The hidden folder is another key piece of evidence. The gang members tried to get rid of it. This shows they were following orders to protect the leader and keep the truth from being discovered. We also have witnesses. The victim gave her testimony, and even some gang members described the techniques used. These voices confirm that persuasion and threats were part of the leader's plan. All of this evidence points in one direction: the gang leader. He chose the victims, he created a fake project, and gave the orders. He is not only involved, he is the true mastermind behind everything. The gang leader is guilty. He is responsible for the deception, the manipulation, and the fear. Justice must be served. He must be stopped. Only then will the victims find peace. Thank you.